And here we go again, it's another day, it's another video, it's not a live stream this time. Basically because it's in the middle of the week, it's extremely hot over here and yeah, I couldn't find it in myself to just stream again. Instead, we're doing a little fully booster opening on Pokemon Trading Card Game Live. And today we're gonna open 100 Sword&Shield Lost Origin, because I think we have opened so many booster packs from Scarlet Violet and I'm ready for a little change. Also, I think that this set in particular got a few super awesome cards. Like, there's a Loxely, which is no longer allowed, I think, but it's still looking really cool. And there is, I think there's a gold zoroark. And there should also be the gold dark patch, for example. So there's a lot of stuff. Sadly, there is also a lot of rainbow trainers, which I'm not really a fan of. I prefer the normal colored version. But yeah, basically everything that we get, which is a full art trainer or illustration holo card, or maybe a gold card. Anything that we can get would be nice, because out of this set I think I didn't open much yet. Okay, and with all of this said, let's get right to the opening. And here we go with the first 10 of the day. And Porygon. As you can see, I didn't get much of this set, so most of this should still be new. And Roselia. Electric. Riley, I have no idea who that is. Snorlax. I think this is one of the generations that I pretty much skipped. I don't know, maybe I don't think that I ever played Sword and Shield. Even though it got the cool Pokemon legendaries. Can it legendaries, but still, yeah, that's... Usually before I play a Pokemon game, I look at the list of the available Pokemons, and if I cannot even find 3 or 4 of them which I find appealing to my eye, then yeah, I usually don't play the game. Okay, we got Inkay and hisuian Basculin, Fantina. Alright, so we got a cast form illustration art, which is looking pretty much like the full arts these days, with the trainer silhouette in the back. I like it. And Rhyperior, okay. And Machop, Phalanx, Counter, Ariados, and a Q1 VMAX. It's sadly a rainbow one, but again, I take it it's a rare one. We didn't have it yet. I don't even exactly know what the Q1 is doing. I just know that the V and VMAX are pretty much outdated. So this is mostly for the collection. We get Hisuian Growlite, a Ducklet, a Thornton, a Fat Pikachu VMAX, which I guess is a gold card, I'm not sure. It kinda looks like one though. And a Bofflant, a Clefairy, a Hisuian Growlite, Nguyen Shao, Electric, and a Gliscor. A Phantom, Inkay, Rhydon, Rhyhorn, Galarian Berserker V, nice. He looks like the Meowth version of a Viking, a really old Viking though. Dynamo, Shuppet, oh I skipped one, Hisuian Growlite, and a Q1 V, okay. I wonder if the Wii cards are more common in the set. Mienful, Electric, Medicham, Jinx, and Ariados. Echelos, Ghastly, a Porygon tool, Hariyama, and a Greedent. Oh my god, we just run into the fence forever everywhere. A Rhyhorn again, a Phalanx, a Kabink, a Litleo, and a Boffin again. Okay, let me see if I can find the card which I pretty much skipped before, but that could be hard since all of them are new, but we try anyways. Also, it's funny how long the tongue of chocolate is. It's almost like a licky tongue. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it was just my thinking. No. I think it may have just been a double, which we got before. Yeah, probably. Alrighty, off to the next. I think that was a pretty good start. I'm still not sure if the Pikachu was actually a gold card, but let's be honest, it pretty much looked like one, so I just counted it as one. We get a Gumi. And for Celia, the box of disaster, oh my gosh. Luminium. And a Stonjourner. A Ducklet. Bion. A Fantina. Ooh, Adventurous Discovery, nice. The full art, which kinda reminds me of the Adventurous Guide that came out in the Scarlet Violet. And we get a Honchcrow. We will check out the effect of the Adventurous spell after the 10. Seedot. Phalanx. Roserate. Macago, and a Porygon C, Osset. A Bomb, a Seedot, a Lampent, a Cramorant, and a Manectric. Ducklet, a Sudowoodo, a Torkoal, Haunter, and a Pyroar. Meditite. Lake a Sweetie, Electric, a Clefable, and a hisuian Goodwa. Another Phalanx, Litwick, a Gift Energy, a Radiant Hisuian Sneasel, and a Vileplume. A Roselia, a Mawile, a Dodgler. Ooh, full art bosses orders. Nice one. And Giratina Vstar. Nice. A Mienful. Medicham. A Damage Pump. Hisuian Arcanine full art. I think it's an illustration. And this strongly reminds me of Ethan's Incinerator, what it's called. Typhlosion, the Typhlosion, yeah. Yeah, that pretty much reminds me of Ethan's. And Pidgeot 3, nice. We're getting so many hits towards the end. Magwell, a Gligar, a Rezu, a Gliscor, and Piran V. Not too bad, we got so many hits. Okay, let's see. Search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon V, reveal them and put them into your hand. Oh, okay. I wonder if this is just a V or also V Max. It's probably both. At least I hope it is. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that you can no longer play this card. At least in the standard, so this is an expansion only one. a stream today, or a video. If you have no cards in your hand, this attack does 150 more damage. Ooh, but it's only 10 damage. So that's 160 if you got nothing in your hand. This is really bad. I would say that we've been quite lucky so far, especially with the Golden Pikachu, the full art, the boss's orders. And we also got so many V cards already, and the Adventurous Girl, which sounded kinda okay in a deck which is using a lot of V cards. So let's see if we can top this even more. With a Shuppet, a Horsey, a Galarian Stunfisk, Gengar, and Macago. Oh, I think it was the Gengar that is really funny to use with the zoroark V, the Hypom, the Lickitung, hisuian Sligo, Jinx, and Cinderetomb. Let Leo again, a Fantina, Wind Up oh my gosh, a Bennett, and a Galarian Berserker V again. He looks kinda funny. Mienful, hisuian Basculin, Wind Up is a big trio, okay, and a Dustox, a Seal, a Box of Disaster. Oh yeah, that makes sense that we get the Seal with the Box of Disaster. Otherwise, all of the disasters could get out of the box if it was not sealed. Yeah, that was a bad job. A Kabink. I'm Binnaking. What the heck is this? Not gonna lie, this looks like someone buried the Pokemon under the ground, and this is just the feet looking out. And the Redent. A Phantom. A Mawile. And Misfortune Sisters. I'm surprised that I'm not part of this. For fun. And Politoad. A Poliwag. Litwick. Ambipom. Hisuian Sunwan Lives. And Shiftry. A Squirrel. Machop. Licky. Oh my gosh, this is even worse than the Shuppet. A Barbuckle, or Barrelbuckle, and a Drapion V. Rhyhorn, and Paris, Gastrodon, Alrizu, and a Rhyperior. Jinx, a Sea Viper, a Bombersnow, a Panic Mask, and a Buffalant. I think I once played against the Panic Mask, and I think to remember that it was pretty nasty. Yeah, it's this one. They played it together with a Pokemon that only leaves you with about 30 HP left, so none of the Pokemon that got attacked was able to do any damage after this. And we didn't have stuff like Jamming Tower or something back then. So yeah, really nasty card back then. Alrighty, next one. With a Lickitung, maybe not. A Rhyhorn. A Box of Disaster again. Ghastly. And a Hisuian Basculegion. A Rockruff. Lickitung. A Bombersnow. A Spinarak. And a Redent. A Shellos again. Electrike. Massive. A Poliwhirl. And a Kingler. Another Poliwag. Jinx. Lost City. Dustox. And a Hisuian Vstar. Okay. Electrike again. A Relicanth, Counter, a Box of Disaster, and a Dustox. We are getting so many boxes. A hisuian masculine. Licky time. Wind up Matchup. And Lendorus. Phantom. Licky time again. Wind up a hisuian Growlite. And Dustax. Phantom again. Slugma. Porygon Tool. Isken. Snorlax. A Gligar. Rhyhorn. A Panic Mask. Shellos. And Macago. Didn't need to go well so far. A Finneon. A Tynamo. Medicham. Revenant. And a Raichu. Okay, we continue quickly. And she goes nothing. After all of the trash I got in the last 10 or even 20 packs, it can't get worse. Let's see what we get. Inkay. A little Leo. Gift Energy. Riley. And Comfy. Okay, maybe it can get worse. A Loftus. Oh my god, Mobile. Machoke. A Chandelier. Ooh, Delphat's really nice. It's not really a strong one, but I like Delphat. Meditite. A Dune. A Roserite. Mr. Mime. And a hisuian Vstar again. A Finneon. A Finneon again. Lake Asuibi. A Trevenant. And a Spiritomb. Rhyhorn. Electrike. Misfortune Sisters. Radiant Steelix. Ooh. And a Vileplume. Gligar. A Komala. A Sea Viper. Radiant Hisuian Sneasel. And a Beautifly. Rhyhorn. Gift Energy again. Zebra. Hisuian Basculin. And a China Vstar. Nice. Ipom. A Phalanx. Electric. A Shepherd. And a Drapion Vstar. Another Mobile. A Lampent. Panic Mask. A Tynamo. And a Raichu. A Snova. A Gilly, no, it's a Gumi. A Gastrodon. And Misfortune Sisters. And another Snorlax. Well, I guess the Misfortune Sisters really get us some bad misfortune. Let's see, I think, yeah, we still got a few bits here. 1, 2, 3. We got the Delphat Star, that's not really that strong, but I like it anyways. Yeah, that was an okay pull. We could have gotten a bit more stuff. But all in all, it's okay. I wonder if the Radiant stuff was something like an early version of Shinies, but maybe not. Again, I didn't play this generation of Pokemon, so I have no idea what the Radiant stands for. Maybe they just worked in some kind of atom plant and got some radiation. I have no idea. So we got the Delphox, so we got a Dolby Pikachu, and we got a full art boss's orders. And the Adventure Girl, so that's not too bad. I'm already pretty much satisfied, but maybe we can squeeze even more out of this. Like a little Ducklet, and a Jinx, and a Rizu, a Poliwhirl, and a Stone Channel. Hisuian Basculin, Wampler, Isken, a Torkoal, and a Parasect. Oh, that one looked very happy. a ducklet again, a porygon, Hariyama, a Gumi, and a Macaco. Mienful, Inkay, a Torkoal, a Stunchurner, and a hisuian Basilici. Jinx, a Spinarak, a Torkoal, a Fantina, and oh, Aerodactyl V, nice. Then I just remembered this set got the Zoroark, the Hisuian Zoroark gold card. Yeah, that would be a nice draw. But I'm not sure if we can pull this off. We get a Porygon, a Slugma, Hisuian Sligo, a Rhyhorn, and a Rhyperior. Litleo, a Poliwhirl, a Panic Mask. Oh my gosh, okay, we get another Pikachu remix, which looks like a gold card. I'm not sure if it is one. And a Honchclaw, a Slova, a Medicham, a Box of Disaster, a Laminion, and a Ariatis. Slova again, Notchup, a Suicune, a Clefairy, and a Malamar. A Gligar, a Slugma, a Damage Pump, a Laminion, and Hisuian Zoroark V. Okay, not too bad. This is the version before the VMAX, and we are basically hunting for the golden VMAX version. And as you can see, he's one of the cards that I actually went and redeemed all of them already, because I have put together this Zoroark deck. Alright, so I looked it up because I found this very weird, and it seems like the Pikachu that we got twice is a part of a subset within the set. And there are like 30 special trainer cards, which also includes the Hisuian Arcanine that we got. And the Pikachu seemed to be a secret rare art inside of the subset of the 30 trainers. So I guess that is good. Okay, let's see if we can get the golden Zoroark though. We have a Slova, and this guy looks like he's lost somewhere in the back rooms or in a Dark Souls game. Bronzor, a Seedwell, a Tynamo, and a Politoad, a Hisuian Basculin, Lickitung, Medicham, Chandelier Full Art illustration. I guess this is one of the special subset trainers. And a numerous V. Okay. A Vinegar, Slova, Iskel, a Sea Viper, and a Mimikyu, Lickitung, Electrike, a Farty, a Bomb, and a Machamp, a Rhyhorn, Inkay, Licky. I hear that's another one that we got earlier. I almost forgot about it. So I guess that's another trainer alternate art. I kinda get the feeling that they are not as rare as maybe we think they are, but either way, it's a nice card. And another Politoad, a Roselia, Jinx, a Farty, a Volo, and another Delphoxy, Litleo, Bronzor, Marriage Gate, Hisuian Sligo, and a Drapion Vstar, Inkay, Misfortune Sisters, Call vs. Experience. Oh, Hisuian Zoroark, I love this card so much. If you get this into play and use the Doom Curse for absolutely free, this can be devastating. If the enemy cannot pull out the active Pokemon, it is dead. Next round, the opponent ends his turn. The Pokemon is just destroyed. I love it so much. Usually it works. At least in the expanded formats, not in the standard anymore, but yeah, I love this card so much. And even if you don't go for the Doom Curse, you can get a support card. Or I think any card back from your support, the discard pile. Oh, okay, I thought Rainbow Trainer. Interesting. Spinnerback, Lian Fu, Lium, a Poliwhirl, a Gengar, and this is, yeah, that's the Neverworld guide. So if this card is in your graveyard or in your discard pile, then you can just get this card onto your bench and get 30 damage on it. This is working so well with the hisuian zoroark Vstar. And the last one. Inkay. Mobile. Galarian Stunfisk. Machamp. And Buffalant. Okay. We definitely got some stuff. We got 2 of the special trainer arts and a rainbow. That's not too bad. We also got the Delphax. And here goes nothing. We get a Finian, a Rockruff, Licky, a Apom, and an Electric. A Shuppet, a Hisuian Growlite, Nuzleaf, a Hisuian Growlite, and a Buffalant. Inkay, a Roselia, Licky, Lampent, and a Spiritomb. Hisuian Growlite, Hisuian Solwa, a Lost Origin, a Cupping, and a Giratina V-Life. Rockruff again, a Phalanx, a Kamala, a Shuppet, and a Porygon Z. A Finian, a Litek, a Swanna, Jinx, and a Cresselia. A Shuppet again, a Porygon, a Cupping, a Rhyhorn, and Clefable. Inkay, a Medicham, Electric, a Radiant Gardevoir, okay, that's a new one. And I'm still thinking that these are maybe shinies. And a Parasect, a Rockruff, a Scorvet, Gift Energy, the Spirital alternate trainer from the subset, and a Macago, a Finian, a Rampler, a Bombersnow, a Comfy, and Clefable. Not too bad. I really liked the spiritual part. This one over here. If this Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack, your opponent's Pokemon, from the attack from the Pokemon, search your deck for a card and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Chain of Spirits. This attack does 60 more damage for each Spiritomb in your discard pile. Ooh, okay. So you have to get rid of Spiritomb in order to get Spiritomb to be effective. That kinda sucks. And he only got 60 HP, so yikes. And if you got 3 of them in the discard pile, that is only 190 damage. Not really good. But it's a nice card. I think there's also a going new, just the same rarity as the Pikachu, so it's a bit sad that we got 2 of the Pikachus and not the Mew, but I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that there's also a Mew. And we get Mobile, Shuppet, a Riley, a Finian, and a Pyro. A Jinx, Vampel, a Lady. Ooh, okay. Illustration art, Parasect, and another Loxely. Machop, a Paris, and Kamala, Shabbat, and Politoad. A Makuhita, a Mayamfu, a Cupping, Machop, and Bennett. Macro, a Vinegar, Medicam, Ducklet, and Aereatus. A Phalanx, Mobile, a Turtle, a Shellos, and a Buffalant. I'm just baffled how many of the Buffalants are in here. Unbelievable. A Mobile, Bronzor, a Polyversus Experiment, a Bombslaw, and an Electric. Every time I see the name Colvis, it looks so much like Colorless. And it's so hard because I start reading the name and my entire brain is shouting, Colorless, Colorless, Colorless. This is so hard, not gonna lie. Ducklet, Little Damage Pump, Machoke, and Kyurem Lee. Gligar, Licky, a Box of Disaster, a Silicone, and a Politoad. A Blippenbuck, a Licky Tang, Hariyama, a Binnacle again, and another Politoad. Well, that was kinda weak. I think one of the worst 10 today. Well, we got the illustration art and the V and also the Delphox, but still, compared to the other pulls that we got today, it's one of the weaker ones. Not complaining, well, maybe a little bit. And we arrived at the last 10 of today, which I know we got a lot of stuff, but I hope that we can end this on a real banger. Let's see if we are lucky enough. A hisuian Sova, Inkay, and Panic Mask, Bennett, and Galarian Berserker V, a Vinegar, a Rhydon, a hisuian Seagull, Poliwag, and a Glastrier, a Vinegar again, a Seedot, Electric, a Poliwag, and a Rotom V, okay. A Shabbat, Gift Energy, and Become, a Baraku, and a Porygon Z, a Paris, a Bucklet, a Sea Viper, a Stun Charmer, and another one. Hisuian Basculin, Jinx, Ice Gal, a Meditite, and a Parasect. Ooh, it's not loving it. Tynamo, Apom, a Lost Vacuum, Tynamo again, and a Gliscor. If anything, we are getting worse. A Seal, a Poliwag, Ambipom, Arcfall, a Buffalant, and the last two, Seedot, Ducklet, Gift Energy, Lake Sweetie, okay, a Pidgeotry, not too bad, and a Finian, a Horsey, a Panic Mask, a Hisuian Bowlight, and the last card is a Hooper. Okay, not too bad. I mean, we got so much stuff. I think after 20 or 30 packs in, we almost had everything that I basically asked for before the video, aside of the golden zoroark, but and then again, we got so much other stuff and we got 2 golden Pikachu, so that was definitely a good one. Alrighty, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please consider to like and subscribe. And please remember that we gonna play some Aussie games in the near future. In case you forgot, here is the little reminder. We are playing not only this game over here, Lords of the Fallen, which looks like a super Aussie Souls-like, but we also finally got our hands on a sale edition of Elden Ring, which we will be playing this weekend on Sunday, so don't miss it. It's gonna be fun. It's probably gonna be chaotic because I have not played a Souls-like game in quite a while, so it's probably gonna be messy and maybe even disappointing for you guys and embarrassing for me, but that's probably what you guys enjoy the most, right? Alrighty. Anyways, I hope that you had a lot of fun today. I hope that you have a nice rest of your day, and I see you again next time. Bye!